Hi, good morning, guys. I'm back to work on my pages. I had the idea to do some pages. Yesterday I did a little video and edged some pages with, this is an old Bible. I didn't edge it yet, but I did the center. Well, it was attached, so I went ahead and reinforced it. But I'm using Joey card makers. Yesterday I just tore some edges to decorate pages. I'm just going to build a stockpile. I'm just going to sit and do that because I don't want to start a journal right now. Christmas is over. I'm done with all that. And I think I did 2 Christmas journals this year. And that's just enough for me. So I'm going to, today, I'm going to work on some papers with Crafty Cats, digitals. But today I thought I'm going to punch a piece of this vellum stuff. It was actually in a book. There were several pages before each chapter. And I folded it and I'm going to give it a pocket. But I thought I'm going to punch holes with my crocodile and take this large needle and put this eyelash trim through. But it's going to have to be floofed when I get done because it's matting it down. I started it before I videoed because I wanted to see if it was going to work. It started out quite a tangled mess. But I didn't want to video it and then have it not work because sometimes things don't work. That's just the way it is, right? I want to go thrifting. I texted my niece. She works from home. She works for she travels a lot with the company. I don't even know how to explain what she does. Her company that she works for works on grant money. And back in the day, it used to be called the Green Something Program. And it gives low-income elderly people, I think they have to be over 55. See, now this is doubled. It gives them work. She finds the work for the people that qualify, and the jobs have to be in a nonprofit, such as the thrift store I go to is nonprofit. I'm going to have to cut this and just start over because it's gotten caught in there. There. Libraries would be one. Charity shops. We don't call them charity shops in the U.S. We just call them like Salvation Armies and that type of stuff. Goodwill. Any nonprofit. Probably church affiliated. Actually, she does have a monastery in eastern Iowa that she has placed people. So you work for a very low wage because the people do. I think it's minimum wage, actually. $7.50 because a lot of these folks can't lose their other benefits. They would be going backwards. And there's a lot of people that, their Social Security is just crap, and they can't afford to lose their medical because they're elderly. They can't afford to lose their, if they're on a medical program, or if they've been a stay-at-home mom and their Social Security is really low. A lot of farmers' wives never left home and worked. I stayed home with all my kids. I'll never forget the first time I went shopping. Actually, it's this niece. She's in her 50s now, but her and I went shopping, and I took my son, who is now, I don't know how old he is. Oh my God, how stupid is that? Let's see, my daughter's 39, he's 35. I took him, he was about 4, I took him to my neighbor down the street. She had a daycare, and I took him there so I could go shopping without him. The other 2 were at school, so he was my number 3 child. And he was standing there crying so hard, I stopped up the street, and I looked backwards, and my niece said, "Just keep going." It was terrible. I think I'm going to put a little glue under these, actually. And I don't think he ever had a daycare after that. None of my kids had daycare. And it's not a bad thing to have daycare. It's just, it was my thing. I just stayed home. I was fortunate. But anyway, my husband worked for the county. And, I just knew how to manage the home that way. If my daughter wanted something, I'd say, it's at 40%. This was at Maurice's. We shopped at Maurice's when she was in high school. If it's at 40%. If it's at 60 next week, then and it's still there, then it's yours. That's how we did it. They always got I watched sales, and I didn't thrift back then. I don't think it was a thing. If it was, I didn't know about it. But I had an at-home based business, and I worked from home with my crafts. That's cute, right? I think that's cute. So all I did was, I wonder if I could work on this. Ooh, sorry for the noise. Let's see. Let's go this way about it. All I did was punch. I wish I had, oh, you know what would be cute? Where'd that darn washi tape go? I could reinforce it. Oh, this washi tape is sticky. So yesterday I had to leave. I can only film for like, I don't know, I'm here for 20 minutes, and then my Google Assistant was going ding, 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 ding. You know, it's time to go. So I had to be at my client's at 9. She's a lovely, absolutely adorable lady. I love her so much. I always have to have hugs from her, and kisses. And I'm going to tear that. And she gave me a Christmas gift yesterday. How am I doing this? I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to share it with you. She's the one I took the bread to the night before. And she says, "You're coming tomorrow, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes, but I wanted to give this to you because I made the bread wrong." I told her in my story that I mixed my braid. I made my lattice recipe for candy canes, but I used that recipe, but I messed up and braided it. I don't know what the hell is going on with my head. But anyway, I'm so used to making the braided bread. I only make this other one with the jam down the middle. I only make that at Christmas time, which you wouldn't have to. All you have to do is just do the straight braid. You know what I think I'll do? Whoops, oh my God, it's sticky. I think I'll tear it and then add this back on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know where the rest of this is. Here it is. I gotta show you what she gave me. They're gonna die. I just showed a picture to my niece. I said, "Look what she gave me yesterday." I couldn't believe it. I actually asked my niece, "Do you want to go thrifting today?" I have got to quit thrifting, but I can't. It's an addiction because there might be something there I need. I buy for all my family that way. I'm always dragging stuff to them. They probably can't wait till I get out the door so they can throw it away. I don't know. Maybe they don't even like the stuff. Yeah, they do. I find some good stuff. I found some buckle jeans for my one grandson. And if you know anything about buckle jeans, they're not cheap at all. And what did I pay for them? I think I got them for $6. He's a size 12. He's a seventh grader. I have to think. He's an 8th grader. Holy cow. Why are my grandkids growing up? Anyway, buckle jeans are very expensive. I think what I'm going to do, here was what I was going to do. I wasn't going to leave it like this. I was going to glue some yarn on it or punch holes. Oh, that's cute. Okay, here's what she gave me. My niece thinks it's ugly. I said, "No, it's not. It's freaking gorgeous." It's a satin covered. This woman had an antique store for years and years, and her home is like an antique shop. Yeah, you can see. It's Victorian. And I asked her when I got home, I opened it. I said, "Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe you gave me this. Is that you and your sister?" And she said, "No." But her home is just like a museum. And then she had some money in there for me. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. How can you not love this? She goes, "I know you like that kind of stuff, but I think it's ugly." I love it, but I love her so much. So, not because she did that. She hugs me all the time. And then in the summer, I'm like, oh, she goes, I need my hug. And I go, no, I'm all sweaty. She goes, I don't care. I think, I don't know if this would, should we try it? It's kind of a nightmare doing this, but it might be kind of fun. I'm just guessing the holes, and I just go lickety split. I don't think they need to be that close as I did in the last one. This is what I did. And the reason I decided to use my crocodile is because, now where'd my needle go? All right. I don't see it. Lord have mercy. Help me. Look at this one. Oh, here it is. Good. Now, getting it through was fun. I had to lay it across. This is the largest needle I have, and I just kind of pushed it through. Without stabbing myself. Oh, we have our Christmas Saturday, and I just have a few more to get. I have a son-in-law that I don't know what to give him. And my daughter goes, just give him a gift card. I don't want to give him a gift card. I want to give him something to tear. Is that childish? I'm childish. I love wrapping paper. And I love the idea of opening it. And I don't know. It's silly. I just think gift cards aren't personal. Yeah, they are the best. All my grandkids want gift cards. That's all they wanted, gift cards. Amazon, whatever, you know. My one little grandson that's 12 sent me this picture of a watch. And he said, if this is too much, can you go in on it with my son August? He said, can you guys split it? I really want this. And it was a man's watch, and it was called the Ghost or something watch. And you could see through it. You could see all the gears. And I'll give him that. It was cool. But I said, honey, I would get it for you, but it's going to dwarf on, he's small boned. I said, and he's an 8th grader, so he's only a size 12 in clothes. I said, it's not going to fit you. Oh, okay, you're right, he says. I'm going to cut that because last time it was just a pain. All I did was go in. And at this point, last time I got tangled, I'd kind of tie a knot. I don't know how I'm going to get this blue one through any of them. I think I might just have to see how messy this is to work with. I got this thrifting, this ball of this stuff, and I got this ball of the blue one. I think I got them for $1 a piece. This one. And it's cool. And this one, I think they were all $1 a piece. I had them for a couple of years. Okay, so we're just going to do this. Actually, I think I'll put another hole in it. Oops, that was a mistake. You do need to punch the holes. I think it would tear the paper. I had a concert last night at the high school for the band and the choir. I went to that. My grandson's friend, he went, so I don't know. I don't know if she's a girlfriend. They go to everything together. She comes to all his little sister stuff. She went to her church program. She's been to all 3 of her wrestling tournaments so far. Oh no, tell me that didn't come out. I drive and they ride with me because they're not close. And I said, I'll take you with my gas. They're all about 30 miles away at least. And my son and daughter-in-law leave with my 9-year-old granddaughter early to get her there for weigh-in and stuff. And the boys don't want to leave that early, so she texts me, my daughter-in-law texts me, "Are you going?" This was the first meet. She said, "Are you going? Can the boys," and Aiden's his name, Aiden's friend, ride with you? And there's only so much room in a car. So I said, "Yeah, I'll drive. I'll go." Because they have, they have several cars, but, you can't get that extra person in unless you have a 3-seater. It's not going to work. What am I doing? This is aggravating. So I've been to 3 wrestling meets, tournaments. I got her I got her an outfit. She's 9. And I got them all necklaces. The same necklace, but it's like Scorpio Cancer. They're real pretty little tiny dainty ones. So I got all the granddaughters those. But I got her on Amazon, it was after her last tournament because she wins a medal every time. And, they take their picture and it's hanging around her neck. I got her a medals rack to put on the wall to hang all her medals by. And it has a shelf on it too for trophies. But I don't think you get trophies unless you go to state. I think wrestling is strictly medals. I don't know. So that came yesterday. I got that wrapped. I'm giving every grandchild, there's 8 of them. I'm not giving the 2 babies. That one hole is too far. I have a 2-year-old and a 13-week-old. They're not getting them, but I'm giving them all. But I'm giving my grandson's friend one. So I'm giving 9 laundry baskets. The big tall ones with the cool handles. And you can put blankets in them too. And I got my son and his friend each one. So that's what it looks like in my living room. They're all lined up down one side. There's some out here on the futon. I think I have 4 or 5 out here. But then I put their gifts in them. Because they had them at Dollar General. They had them buy one, get one free. And they're $18. So that ended up $9 a piece. And they're really tall and cute. The two of them are like woven rag rug looking. They're very cool. Gave those to the 29-year-olds. The other ones are even cool. So they're all getting that with their presents inside. See, that to me is more fun than a gift card to Amazon. I don't know. How's that, guys? Is that kind of fun? That was my idea. I don't know. This, I don't know what to do with. I think this won't go through because it's got these ball fringes. So I think maybe we'll glue that on a piece of page. What's this? How brittle is it? Oh, this says spring. How about we go this way? Oh, this is going to have to be reinforced with pockets or something. Maybe I could do 2 together. Oh my gosh, this is fragile. Let's try that. It's all an experiment. Evening prayer. He who would be a soldier be. Let's not do that side. Maybe this one might be a nice spring one. I don't know what's going on with this digital kit thing. I had a message from Joey Cardmaker about the EU is saying they have to get a representative to sell products to other countries. I don't know. It's not going to go good for him. And he doesn't know, everything's up in the air. And I asked Amy, I don't understand what's going on. And she sent me a little link to her message from Carol Laws about it, because Carol is in the UK. Joey's in Australia. I don't understand. It might apply to digitals. They can't sell their digitals, which is just a download. They're not shipping anything. I'll tell you what, that's freaking communism, if you ask me. I can't imagine. That wouldn't fly here, I'll tell you that. Okay, here's my idea. That won't work. It'll work till it doesn't work, right? Let's see. Use Fabri-Tac. A lot. I do need to go shopping. I'm getting low on this. So we have our Christmas Saturday. Saturday morning I have to clean a house. And it'll take till about noon. It's a great big farmhouse. I do it every 3 weeks. Last week was the 3rd week, but we had ice. I might go back again. Why not? We had ice, so we didn't go clean. So now it's this week, and it happens to be our family Christmas. What's going on? I need more of this. So that's okay. I know the house like the back of my hand. I've been doing it for... My daughter-in-law did it before I started helping her. She had another girl that did it by herself at first. It takes her and I... Well, if we start at 8:30, it'll take us till... I think I'll loop this and just... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to loop it and attach these little pom-poms. It's all a guessing game. I've been doing it for 3 years. She said, if you don't want to help because of the Christmas, she said she'd get this other gal to help her. And I'm like, no, I'll help. I'd like to see her anyway. I need to take her a Christmas gift. 2 years ago, I made a journal for him. He's a deacon in the Catholic Church. And they're just wonderful people. But I made a journal and I used a whole bunch of Leonardo da Vinci. It was a book about Leonardo. It was a big book. So I made a bag out of the pages, a paper bag. And then I made a beautiful journal with a bunch of old papers in it. And she puts it away and only gets it out at Christmas. So last year it made its appearance. It was year number 2. She puts it on an old antique desk. It looks beautiful sitting there. That was my gift. She says I don't get it out, except that's my Christmas decoration, one of them, because of, laying around and grandkids and stuff. So I thought that was cool. I don't know what to give her this year. I got one day to decide, which is today. I'll probably bake some bread today. Take that. She's got a beautiful home too with lots of things. All right, this is going to have to lay and dry somewhere. That's cute. Okay, we'll let that dry. Let's put that here. Okay, now let's do another music page. Soldier's Life. What is this? I'm going to have to put that away from my patriotic. Hot Corn, The Post. Let's do these. I don't even know what this book is. I'll do one more and then I'm going to quit for the day, or for a while. I think I will go bake some bread. Get that going. It takes quite a while to bake bread. You have to, mix it up if you're not a bread maker. Knead it. I knead for about 10 minutes. I get tired of it. You're supposed to knead for 15. I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I've even only done it. I don't like hot corn. That's dumb. I've even only kneaded for 5 minutes. Sunday morning, I don't have to. I'm taking cinnamon rolls up to my Margaret, the one that gave me that gift. Okay, should we do... Oh, Lilies of the Valley. See, I hate to lose this stuff. Well, why can't we just make it... Let's make it a pocket. Well, we could sew the signature like this. This could be short and we could add here. And this doesn't have to be for the short. This is cute. I like this Lilies of the Valley. Let's put some lace on that. That's pretty fancy. Lilies of the Valley. I thought I had pink lace. Where did it go? I did have pink lace. Where'd it go? Let me get rid of this. Okay. Oh, if you could just see my mess. We could compare messes. Here's a pink. Lilies are yellow though, aren't they? I'll use this. I don't like this stuff though. I hate that. I hope everybody's excited for Christmas and they're not going to be... I mean, I don't care about being alone on Christmas. I'll be worn out. We'll have our family. Our family thing doesn't last very long. We're not like a... Everybody's like over it and ready to go. It's terrible. We're going to eat. And this year, my son texts me and goes, what do you want to do for food? Because we're doing it at his house. This will be our second year of me giving it up. And they're putting a new addition on right now. And he said, we can do it, but it depends on where they're at because they're going to knock out the wall of their kitchen. They're putting 2 stories on, a 2-story addition. They need a bedroom upstairs because they have little kids and they don't want a bedroom down. They need another bedroom. And so to get a 4th bedroom, they're adding a kitchen, a new kitchen. And so they're putting on a kitchen and then a bedroom above with a bathroom. I don't like that. You know what? I'm going to put it on anyway, and then I'll add some kind of something because I can't get it started. Anyway, there was a chance that the wall was going to be knocked out, and that's where their kitchen sink is. And I said to my daughter, I don't know if it's going to work because they might be down to a tarp across the kitchen and doing dishes in their bathtub. So, speaking of my son, I took their presents out to just kind of lighten the load in my house. And my daughter-in-law said, we'll put them in the basement if you want to, because you can go in their garage and you can go in the basement from their garage also. There's two ways to get to their basement. Well, anyway, she said, because their little boy, they didn't know if he'd try to tear the paper. He's too, it's a new year. Last year he didn't know. This year's a whole new ball game. They have an old sink in their basement with the things on the side. An old farmhouse sink. I'm going to snag that thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just put it out back in my yard, somewhere like maybe along the back of my garage. I don't know if he unhooked it or what, but it's just laying there on the floor. I'm having that thing. He'll probably say, what do you want that piece of junk for? Actually, I'd like to have it in my kitchen. I can't believe it. Their house is already really pretty. It's an older home, but everything's done, siding and all that. They're the ones with the goats. They have goats. If I had my washi tape out, we would do a little of that, but it's over there in a cupboard, so I'm not going to do that. But you know what I could do? I have too much. See, I paid 50 cents for this. This is why I like to thrift. Let's do that. That's pretty. This is why I thrift. Okay, this will be the last of it. I think I'll just continue with these pages for a few days. I'll just do something different every day just to get ready to do a new kit. I'm really wanting to do I don't want to do any more winter stuff. I'm just over it. Last year this time, well, in January-ish, Amy did her wearing of the green. That's not sticking. I might have to stitch this with the machine. That's okay. Amy did wearing of the green last year in January. I think it was January because I stayed at my friend's and took care of her little dogs, and that's the kit I was working on at my friend's house. So there you go, Amy. Tell you what you were doing a year ago. So I don't know what she's bringing out. I don't want to do any winter. Her winter kits were beautiful, though. She just did the cutest snowman one. I think she's still working on it. Mitzi did it. Little frosty kit. So cute. I just don't have the craft time. Well, I probably do. It's called priorities. And I'm too flighty. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. That's pretty. I like that with Lilies of the Valley. Okay, guys. I'm going to go and I think I'm going to bake some bread. I'll have to share that. Let's see what else we've got now. We've got this. We've got this. I think I'll stitch. I don't want to stitch this. I think I'll glue this as a pocket, but I'll wait till I get to the journaling part. Got this on this parchment paper. Is that all I did today? That's it. I did this one off camera this morning. I wanted to see what it would be like tearing different colors. This was inside of a photo album. That's it. I just did these 3 today. That's okay. It's moving forward, right? So what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 pages ahead. I wanted to start doing different things so that everything's not going to fit the same journal. I think that'll dry fine, but I'll probably do some stitching. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. Isn't she lovely? How can you not like this? Some people are just different. She's just, oh, look. See, this is what it's for. A beautiful piece of jewelry. Although this isn't an antique. This is a Hobby Lobby. There we go. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.